Well, with more cold weather in store, there's word of caution now about leaving your car running unattended. As Mike Johnson explains, law enforcement officials say it's an invitation for trouble.
It can be painful to start up your car on a frigid Minnesota morning, but law enforcement officials say leaving a car running might hurt even more if a thief sees it.
There are people out there that are looking to get from point A or B or, get a little adrenaline rush or something like that. So you're just setting yourself up to be a victim if your car is running and it is not locked. The right person has to come by, and we all have our right to take chances, but you're really putting yourself at risk.
Laura Landis is a crime prevention specialist at the Anoka County Sheriff's Office. She says it happens most often at gas stations and convenience stores when someone runs in just for a moment.
And I totally understand not wanting to shut it off because it's chilly or cold in the state of Minnesota and you're just going to be in there for a second. But we see them mostly out of gas station parking lots.
But it can happen anywhere. A running car was stolen off the street in Andover while it was warming up at the end of January. This one was an older car that couldn't be locked while running. Newer vehicles often come with a remote starter that requires you to lock the car first. Yes, your car does need to warm up before you hit the highway on a cold day. Peter Vitale of Motorworks Auto Repair in Blaine says the closer you get it to operating temperature, the better off you are. But it doesn't really need to idle long in the driveway.
On a cold day, if you are going to drive your car, I would say 2 to 5 minutes would be a good time to warm it up before you proceed onto the road. Just enough time to allow oil to start flowing through the engine and build some heat up into the cylinder heads and the pistons.
And if you just want to start the car to recharge the battery, that would take a bit longer, say 15 to 20 minutes.
The closer you get it to operating temperature, the better off you are. Now, running your car in the driveway comes with risks, so most likely I would stay with my vehicle and not leave it unattended.
Laura Landis says losing your car is one thing, but it could be worse.
I see often people leaving kids or animals in cars with it running, and they're running just in to pay for gas possibly, or grabbing something they need out of the gas station. And I always try to keep an eye on that vehicle, because that is a moment that somebody could, and then you'd lose your dog or your child.
Landis says it's a crime of opportunity that takes only a moment. For North Metro TV News, I'm Mike Johnson reporting.
It is illegal to leave a car running unlocked and unattended in most cities.